All right, the seasons are changing. It is getting warmer where we live in Tennessee and the cicadas are coming out. So that means it is time for some new tile mat designs. If you're new here, my name is Emily. I do a lot of things, mostly DIY, but I have this tile mat from Letterfolk that I love to create designs for and share them with all of you. I typically like to share a lot of really elaborate designs when I share different seasonal and holiday designs, but this summer I'm going a little bit more simple with these. There is a very elaborate one at the very end, so stick around for that. But for the most part, these are going to be pretty mellow because that's all I have the capacity for, because again, if you're new here, my family's going to Argentina for 6 months. We're going from June to December. And so I'm doing a lot of things, including getting content ready for while I'm gone, but also getting my house ready to be gone for 6 months and for another family to house it for us, and packing. I thought this polka dot design was really cute. It's super simple. Like I said, you could do it with pretty much any color. I liked it with the black and white because it's very classic this way. I am also showing you in this video, which I don't normally show you, how I take the tiles off. Sometimes I roll the mat, sometimes I just pick them off by hand. So this second design is a set of lines. Again, super simple, doesn't take a lot of time. There are 50 of each tile that I'm using here. And for reference, I am using fog, sunflower, mistletoe, and tropical teal as the colors of these tiles. All of these and the number of tiles that I am using are on the blog post for this video, along with links to everything. Again, this one you could do in a bunch of colors. I usually like to share different designs in multiple colors, but again, don't have the bandwidth for that at the moment, so I'm not going to. In this, you can see how I'm rolling the mat to take the tiles off. I don't know which way is faster, than just picking them off by hand or rolling it. I feel like it kind of goes either way. It's about the same. This next design, I had to do a patriotic design for 4th of July and Memorial Day because I felt like, why wouldn't I? So I did red, white, and blue flowers. I've done a version of this last year, but I actually like this version better. I think it turned out way cuter, and I liked using the blue as the center for the white flowers in this one. This is how it turned out. For some reason, I stopped recording when I was doing the red, but I think it's really cute. It's a really fun 4th of July theme that you could use for the entire summer if you wanted to. I do really like to get all of my tiles out and figure out what I'm going to be using before I sit down and do my design. There's also the design tool on the Letterfolk website that you can use to create your designs, and that gives you an idea of how many tiles you're going to need, but also gives you an idea where to place everything, which I really like. So this design is another flower design. I really like flowers if you haven't caught on to that yet, but this one's daisies. Daisies are my favorite, and now that I have this carnation pink color, I can really do these pretty daisies that I absolutely love. So I'm using carnation pink, sunflower, and fog in this one. Again, links for everything, the number of tiles I used are all on my site. And then taking this one off was not that difficult. Again, just pick them off by hand. Now this is going to be my absolute favorite design I think I've ever done. So when I did the spring designs, if you want to go back and look at that video or blog post, you'll see that I did a version of this flower design where I cover the entire mat with flowers. And I really liked that, but I wanted to kind of up my game a little bit with this next one and be more intentional with the colors. And I wanted to do more like a color gradient, not necessarily for the whole mat, but for each line of flowers. I really like how this turned out. I will say I'm not done yet. I am going to figure out another way to do this where it's a little bit more even. I'll let you know how that goes. Anyway, like I said, everything is on my site, all of the links, details for all of the tiles I use, what colors and how many of each you can find there.